Okay, so for strategic foundation, legacy, and evolutions, Malaysia Airlines is a national flight carrier. They established in 1947 as Malayan Airways, and then they became Malaysia Airlines in 1987. So as for now, they operate under MAG Group, which stands for Malaysian Aviation Group, and it connects Malaysian to the major international destinations. Malaysia Airlines has published to land almost to all of the European countries, and that is one of the achievements that I think they have achieved, because of the security measurement and safety measurement is very high. So even our any of other airlines from other countries also is very difficult to get that. And then the destination for 2030, they focus on profitability, and then customer excellence, digital transformation, and sustainable growth. So for strategic foundation, current landscape, current performance and strategic context, it recovered from major restructuring since 2015, and it has achieved consecutive operating profits after years of losses. Revenue continues improving with stronger passenger demands, and then its challenges remain from competition, fleet constraints, rising costs, and sustainability pressures. Strategic transformation is essential for long-term competitiveness. Yeah, so that is all from MAG. So for PESTEL analysis, external environment analysis, which is PESTEL. In terms of political, the government support for national aviation, so it's one of the strongest airline company. And then for economic wise, inflation and fuel price volatility increase costs. And then for social, growing demand for premium and digital travel. Technological, of course, with nowadays AI and digitalization improve efficiency. And then for environmental, carbon reduction and SAF adoption. For legal, compliance with international aviation regulations. So the external forces require continuous strategic adaptations. Yeah. So for Porter's 5 forces, in terms of industry competitiveness, it has high rivalry from Singapore Airlines and our very own AirAsia and Batik Air in Malaysia. So moderate supplier power due to aircraft manufacturers, and then high buyer power through online fare comparison, low threat of new entrants because of high capital requirements, and then moderate substitutes including virtual meetings and high-speed rail. Yeah, so it's a strong differentiation essential for sustainable competitive advantage. So for real analysis, internal resources evaluations. So we got a few categories that I'm gonna segregate, which is value, rare, inimitable, or organized. So for Malaysian hospitality, yes, we include all that, but for global brand recognition, also will be included all of that. But for government support, inimitable, no, and then One World Alliance for rare and illimitable will not be provided. So premium service and brand reputation remains Malaysia Airlines' strongest competitive resources. For SWOT analysis, strategic position assessment strength is strong national brand and then premium customer service. But the weaknesses is high operating costs and then limited profitability. But we are talking about the opportunities. So the opportunities is digital transformation, tourism growth, and cargo expansion. But the threats is low-cost airline, fuel price volatility, and then sustainability regulations. Future success depends on leveraging strengths while addressing structural weaknesses. Here are 5 strategic challenges. Key strategic challenges: when rising fuel and operating costs will reduce profitability, and then intense competition from low-cost carrier and premium airlines. Aircraft shortage and maintenance delays disrupt operations, and then rapid digitalization raises customer expectations, and then ESG regulation increase compliance and sustainability pressure. So these are the challenges threaten Malaysia Airline long-term competitiveness if not strategically addressed. Now we are talking about strategic opportunities. Opportunities for sustainable growth. Of course, it comes with the challenges. Okay, the challenges for growth is high operating costs, strong competition, aircraft shortage, digital expectation, and ESG pressure. But strategic opportunity is fleet modernization, and then premium service differentiation, fleet renewal program, AI-driven customer experience, sustainable aviation fuel, SAF adoption. So every challenge creates an opportunity to strengthen long-term competitiveness. So there are two strategic initiatives, which is number one is accelerate digital transformation, which is expand AI customer service, improve mobile application, and then personalize passenger experience. And number two is modernize fleet, introduce fuel efficient aircraft, improve maintenance planning, and then reduce fuel consumption and delays. So lower operating costs and higher customer satisfaction. For the strategic initiative third and fourth, growth and competitive advantage. Number three is expand cargo business, increase logistic partnerships and diversify revenue sources. And number four is strengthen premium positioning, which is enhance Malaysian hospitality, improve lounge, cabin and loyalty programs. So higher revenue, strong brand differentiation, and increased customer loyalty. For strategic initiative 5, which is lead through sustainability, implement comprehensive ESG strategy, which is increase sustainable aviation fuel SAF usage, and reduce carbon emissions, strengthen corporate governance, enhance employee well-being, and improve community engagement. So greater investor confidence, regulatory compliance, and long-term sustainable growth. So for ESG evaluation, current sustainability roadmap, Malaysia Aviation Group integrates ESG into its Destination 2030 strategy, fleet renewal improve fuel efficiency, and then carbon emissions are reduced through operational optimization, and then employee well-being and customer safety remain priorities. Strong governance enhance transparency, ethics, and stakeholder confidence. So ESG supports long-term competitiveness rather than being a regulatory cost. So now for the decarbonization strategy. Towards net zero aviation, recommend actions which is increase sustainable aviation fuel SAF adoption, and then replace all the aircraft with fuel efficient fleets, and then apply AI for flight routes optimization, reduce waste through paperless operations, and then strengthen carbon reporting and ESG performance monitoring. So it will lower emissions, improve operational efficiency, and then stronger global reputation. So for the strategic implementation roadmap, implementation timeline from 2026 to 2030. So we are talking about strategic priority. For 2026, digital and transformation, AI integration. For 2027, maybe fleet modernization program, and then 2028 will be cargo international network expansion, 2029 ESG and SAF implementation, and then for 2030 achieve destination 2030 strategic objectives. So it's a phase of implementation, reduce risk, and support sustainability organization transformation. For the conclusion, building a resilient Malaysian Airlines. Malaysia Airlines has demonstrated significant recovery through restructuring and operational improvements. However, long-term success depends on the strategic innovation, digital transformation, and digital modernization, premium service differentiation, and ESG integration. Implementing this initiative will strengthen competitiveness, profitability, and resilience, enabling Malaysia Airlines to remain a leading full-service carrier in the Pacific region. So that's all from me.